the FIVB World League Group 3 gold medal match between Germany and Slovenia, live from the Fraport Arena in Frankfurt. Hello there and welcome to Germany with me, Louis Lett, for what should be an epic encounter between two physical sides. Germany, well, they're rebuilding, but they have done fantastically well to achieve a place in the final two. Slovenia, many people's favourites in the blue jerseys. Physical, strong, and put teams under pressure in every dimension of the game. The hosts have never been triumphant in the World League Final Four. Can Germany upset the odds and also make a little bit of history? It's Germany against Slovenia for gold and a promotion to Group 2. Germany were in fine form yesterday, cruising past the underdogs, Chinese Taipei. 3-0 there. Coach Little Heinen in his last season coaching the German outfit. Slovenia, you said, many people's favourites. Heineck, number 2, will start in the middle. Gasparini, the opposite, was in fine form yesterday. They were serving very tough, very dominant from the baseline. Hariba, the libero. Vincic, the setter. Kancia is a middle player. Now the captain is the outside man. He will be a go-to weapon as well. Germany, from the outside, was the top scorer yesterday in the victory against Chinese Taipei. Westphal, Westerholt, Bohm should all start in this gold medal game. Kamper is back in the German ranks, and a German side that have been rebuilding since Gael Grosser left after failure to qualify for Rio 2016. Caliberda, Ferdinand Tilly, and Marcus Struevold have also moved away from the senior ranks. So it very much is a new time, a rebuilding stage for Germany. The home crowd will be on the side of the Germans. And you never know how much that can give you. It might give you the extra 10%, which might be enough on a day like today. Speaking to the German camp today, they were saying that they had to pass well. They're aware of the service pressure from Slovenia. Gasparini was really flying through his jump serve. We stand for the national anthem of Slovenia. Slovenia unexpectedly made a silver medal in the European Championships last year, losing to France. But today, they are going for gold. That's a dead cert. Disappointment for Germany, not qualifying for Rio 2016, but they have an opportunity to salvage something here in the Group 3 World League finals. You see Philippe Collin, the middleman, standing very proud throughout the national anthem. It means so much to these players. We're about to meet the first 6. Remember, Victor Heinen leaving. The coach is native Belgium after this campaign. And also he will stay in Germany coaching Friedrichshafen, Philipp Schürmann and Marcelo Birabon. The man trusted to be in charge of this encounter. Starting lineup, Gasparini, the opposite. Chable, Pejanic, Vincic, Ernau, Consilla, and Kovacic, the libero, Consilla. Player in the middle, Pejanic, Chable on the outside, and there's the head coach, Andrea Gianni, a legend of the game, 46 now, but Italian legend. 3 World Championships in a row in 1994 and 98. Considered one of the best ever players. Schott gets the nod for Germany, the wing spiker. Camper, the setter, he'll be orchestrating the plays. Frome also starts on the outside, so there is no place for Westphal. He started yesterday. Hirsch, the opposite, gets the nod in front of Malaysia, and Westerholt is the libero. Victor Heinen, as we said, going on for new challenges, but a bronze medal at the 2014 World Championships was an unbelievable achievement for Germany, but without the likes of Grosser, Tiller, just to name a couple, Germany handing over. We are ready to meet the teams here in Frankfurt. It's a big, big game, this, for both teams. Christian Frome is the first out. Rubin Schott. Wing spiker starts today. Westphal started yesterday. 13 is Simon Horsch. 11, Lucas Camper, the setter. 20, the middleman, Philippe Collin. Number 3, last out the trap, is Thilo Westerholt. Challenges. Can Germany deal with the service pressure from Slovenia? They go powerful, they go aggressive from the baseline. And the German service receive is going to have to be on top form today. Slovenia already out. Vincic, the setter. 2 meters tall, but he provides a challenge not only for the defense of Germany, but also for the attack. Ernau will be getting quite a few sets. The CV got a Young Player of the Year. Slovenia are a nation on the rise. Germany are a nation in a rebuilding stage. Who can hold their nerve? Who can produce the goods under the pressure? We're about to find out. Gasparini is going to toss this one well into court and then go and feast on the first serve of the game. Kill block to start proceedings off, and it is that man, the setter, Vincic. It's not always about power from the serve. There's a good placement there from Gasparini, trying to serve Frome out the game. Frome was such an influence yesterday that if you can serve him and put him under pressure, he's not going to have any rhythm in his spiking approach. This time he does open up, and that is surely not an ace. No, it's just wide. Gasparini looks like almost got the decision there, actually. Vincic. Heinen shaking his head, having a look at the line judge. Philippe Collin is the first man to serve for Germany. Fasten your seatbelts at home, because this one is going to be an epic ride. On 2 and through Ernau. How often do we see that? The setter has to take the first touch. So actually all he does is tee one up for his hitter, and that's Tino Ernau. Plays his volleyball in Italy. pass is good. Camper can set up the play, but sets a little bit the wrong side of the 3-meter line. So, wow, Speth Westerholt is at full stretch and full speed there. Speth Westerholt playing his volleyball at Frederikshavn, and that's the same club as what his current national team coach, Viktor Hennen, is going to be coaching in the Bundesliga next year. But it was good off the block and out of play. Germany make the side out. Lucas Camper back into this weekend. Such an instrumental player from float serve, can jump serve, can really put the ball on a 10-pence piece for any spiker. It's a quick ball to the outside. It's dug. It's a bit scrappy that from Germany. So a chance from Slovenia. It's too low, but somehow it's smuggled through. Germany are going to get a little bit frustrated here because they feel that the pancake was good enough to keep the ball alive. First referee says actually it's a lift. Some quizzical faces out at the main stage. Let's have a look here. Oh, maybe that's a fantastic decision from the first referee. Just potential rotation issue, or the libero. No. Short of shoulders from Heinen. We had a decision yesterday that seemed to delay play for about 20 minutes. Heinen is getting very animated, very agitated very quickly. High to serve. Very impressive playing through the middle yesterday. The defending crowd, the heart of the court, and setter in the middle, just out of sync. So this has very much been Slovenia's start. They need to try and score points through the middle area, Germany. They're missing the presence of Georg Grosser in their attack, and really, he would be worth 50 sets a match usually, and he'd usually make 30 or 40 points. So they have to find those points from different avenues nowadays. Another spiking error this time. It's Anal that struggles to find the Taraflex floor. Kristen from top point scorer from yesterday, the wing spiker. Ball goes back to now, but the set is far too low, so a chance for Germany to get it back to just one. Tight setting means lots of tipping. Rubin's shot has made his entrance here. Didn't start yesterday. Dirk Vesval got the nod, but today in the big game, shot between the youngster, 22-year-old. No surprise that this game has got off to a very fast start. Rome plays his Germany, plays his volleyball, not in Germany, Italy for Bruges. He spent a lot of the season on the bench as well. He has stepped up to the mark all weekend. One frustration maybe in the German Bundesliga is that there's no limit on the amount of outside players that you can pick. Sometimes German volleyball fans, players and coaches feel that that's a detriment of their development. Vincic. Nice passing from Frome, it's flat and it's maybe a little bit too high and fast for Camper. Initially it looked very, very nice. Good platform holds, very steady. little bit scruffy towards the net. The man in his screen is Andre Gianni. He's really changed the culture of Slovenian volleyball, hasn't he? Gianni was the assistant coach for the Italian team at London, but won bronze. But became the Slovenian coach in 2015. You see Hirscher go to town and truck through that one. Serving where he's under pressure. It's a big set to the outside, and Gasparini is blocked out. No, he's not. Zia keeps the ball alive. Second chance for Germany through the middle, and then they punish the Slovenians. Only in 9th place for this German team in the qualifying. They managed to qualify here as the home nation, but don't write them off. They have the best history of any team in here, in this Final Four. Gasparini showed and oozed class in the main stage yesterday. Greece was supposed to be a difficult matchup for Slovenia. Some people were saying that should be the final, but actually Slovenia just crushed them, pushed them aside to set up this final, which I think is going to be much closer. There's a little bit of blood on the hand there. Doesn't look too nice. Hirsch. Being replaced from Tim Borschhog. Technical timeout comes. Routine stuff so far. 8-6. Teams are trading here in Frankfurt, but it's Slovenia that just have their neck in front. The German fans have certainly crammed themselves into the Fraport Arena. Number 8, Marcus Bohm, is going to be a big player in this German team today. Big physical attribute. Towering at 2 meters, 11 centimeters. Another physical attribute is this man here, not as big. You can see him toss this one and go after it. It's a big, fast float serve. Crash helmets on Germany. The slide's good, but he shot straight down. There's some ping pong going around, but go to Slovenia. Frome is receiving a lot of serves out there today. Maybe that's a deliberate tactic to try and keep Christian Frome under pressure, not give him a rest. But when a team is going this much for physicality, I guess Tino Renoir is just making sure he gets the ball in court. It's a very close toss to the back line. It's a relentless serve, it's ruthless. But the tip down the line from Ruben's shot is good as well. A couple of points, it's been very good so far, Christian shot. Vincic very high in defense, just pops an arm out. Got to be still and keep your hands where you can see them in defense. Bit of jump serving and they're in from Germany, out of system. No middle attack here for Slovenia, but the opposite is alive in Gasparini. Was on flames yesterday and the Germans are getting a little bit miserable here. Potentially questioning this decision. It's pretty much perfect for Gasparini. And you can see it, the middle. Very tight again. That's 3 or 4 times that Germany have flirted with the net band on the pass, and Kamper can't get two hands on the ball, so he's compromising his control on his hands. Does put the ball in the path of Philipp Collin, though. Timeout, Germany. Needing to disrupt the rhythm of Slovenia already.
11 Punkte, so das heißt, wenn wir 6 Angriffsfehler haben wir erst gemacht, vielleicht einen, haben die 4 Punkte Angriff gemacht, haben wir nichts gemacht. So, anfangen aus Ruhe, uns eigenes Spiel. Ruhe, komm jetzt wieder rein, erstmal wieder rein ins Spiel. Dann haben wir es gut und das wieder rein.
Some early passing problems for the Germans, but there's a long way to go in this one. It's definitely not a sprint. The best of 5 sets, each set the first 25. Little netband tickler doesn't go the way of Daniel Concilio, and he charges off. Gets some messages. Andrea Gianni, who certainly is a little bit more intense today than he was yesterday. He was very laid back. This Slovenian team, though, having seen them here earlier in the week, are a very close-knit group of players. That's a phenomenal set from Tino Anoa, and that's why he's celebrating. People who don't normally set the ball love it when they get a chance to show a skill that they don't usually have to perform. Gasparini. Put your crash helmets on, Germany. Put your goggles on as well, as another belter is unleashed. That's huge from Gasparini. Tight to the net, should be a Slovenian point, but they're out-jousted from Germany. Oh, headshot. That's a crushing blow on Camper. Takes one in the face. And he is not very happy here, Lucas Camper. Not only did he just get hit in the face, oh, heads up, he also is unhappy with the decision as well. Oh, don't drop your hands, sir. Double blow for Germany. Again, crash helmets on. Is that a card, I think? Maybe for Hayne, and boos and hisses. The one thing this does do, though, for Germany is it does slow down the rhythm of Gasparini and his jump serve. It does slow, and it affects the jump server's rhythm. Anyway, crash helmet's back on. Oh, it's another absolute ripper. Easy stuff. Service pressure again, proving too much for Germany. Gasparini is lighting it up from the back line. The pass is nowhere to be seen. Means there's a free ball, and as you see so many times, the free ball leads to a pipe attack from the attacking team. Timeout called. Germany are already struggling here.
Du siehst lieber auf der anderen Seite hat Angst zu annehmen. So, du musst irgendwie so anfangen, das Spiel zu nutzen. Aufwärts, komm, ein bisschen Gas geben.
The free ball from Germany, too easy. Middle takes the block. Tino Anoa, sorry, on the second tempo. Just going to town. It's high, the ball's always in front of him. Vincic, for a big guy, does move his feet very well. It is all one-way traffic here. Gasparini, can he back it up once again from the back line? Yes, he can. Speth Westervold is having an absolute torrid time out there trying to pass this. More free balls. Oh, no, Christian Fromm is going to have a little tip at this one. Vincic gives it back to Gasparini, and Gasparini does eventually make an error. Big time, Gasparini. Not that time, fires long. Float serve down the line, making it tough for the setter. Out to the outside, somehow his body weight there is moving backwards from Milicia, the reserve opposite player. Hard to react when there's a touch off the block. It's been a rowdy start, this, from the Slovenians. More jump serve pressure coming up. It's caught leaning in the air and sacrifices physicality. Need a big push here already, Germany. 5 points behind, halfway through the set. It's not what the home team or crowd would have wanted. Welcome back into the game, Alan Hayek. It's good setting again from Bincic. Ball's off the net, he has to get his feet around the ball, try and get his feet facing the same place every time to disguise the play. 6-point game, and there's a happy man, Andrea Gianni. They entered this competition to win it. This is their goal of the year, to get promoted to the second tier of the World League. Topped the group, winning 5 of 6 matches. They lost to Greece in the final pool game, but they beat them yesterday in the final 4. Since that loss in Thessaloniki, the Slovenian coach did say that it would be a complete different concept, this performance this weekend, and they have blown everybody apart. They surprised a few last year, winning the silver medal in the European Championships. Oh, he's a big unit, isn't he? Tim Broshog almost hits the leather off of it. Bincic on the run, flips the ball to the reverse. 2 in the block from Germany, and now they're starting to rise. Mine block rings around the stadium, and the German flags are starting to wave. Good finish. A few deflections on the way down. The German flags are starting to rise. This time the point does go to Slovenia. Float serve from Vincic that time, and that's a horrible one to receive. 3 point for Slovenia. That's unbelievable service pressure. Short to position 2. And after all that power receiving, Spet-Westphal is having a torrid time in there, as you said earlier. After having to sit there and take bombs from the baseline, then the pace is off the ball and they have to go and chase after it. The short serve is very difficult to receive. There's 3 stacking into that area now. The setter has to penetrate through, which is why it's so difficult. The setter is at position 1. They do side out this time, though. Good tactics from the Slovenians to put the pressure on the penetrating setter. Only worked once, though. Hainen and Germany are far more experienced and smarter than that. And that's where Germany really have to make it count. They make a couple of big plays, hang on in there, but then when Slovenia are out of system, it's smart from Gasparini. He knows what he's trying to do. He's trying to wipe off the block, but really a little bit of discipline there is going to help the German mission. Better though. They were a little bit slow starting. The confidence is building with Germans. Simon Hirsch. Ball in hand. Hirsch has had a tough season, the German opposite, playing in Italy for Latina. He was a big player in the Olympic qualifying campaign, but his club career has been tough because he signed the Russian Popov as well for Latina. He was the second opposite to well, he was the starting opposite in London 2012 actually, before Mazurski made that dramatic change from the middle to the opposite position. So he's had his work cut out, the young German player. There he is again, those scoring points. He is finding some joy out there, isn't he? No signs of a timeout yet. Germany have used their two. Slovenia are yet to feel enough pressure to have to call one. It's happy days that for Andrea Gianni. The pass is a little bit off though from Slovenian libero. Oh, wide of the mark from Hirscher, getting more and more balls as this game goes on. Hirscher, the setter, his camper, knows he's hot. Interesting to have Kovacic in. Libero, Clement, Rebar played the majority of the game yesterday. Gasparini back to the service line, drops the ball short again. Deliberate tactics yet again, trying to go after the front court receiver and unsettle the rhythm. Oh, off the head, more headshots. And there's a board meeting in the middle of the court by the Slovenian defenders. It was unsuccessful. Good look from Lucas Camper. He has a little look at his outside man to make sure that he's got up and he's got himself adjusted and balanced and back in rhythm. The crowd have definitely woken up here. Eye attack from them now is a little bit out of sync. I think the set was just a little bit the wrong side of the 3 metre line, and there's two in the block, but Payeng, the Fenerbahce middleman, comes out second best. Quick feet off the inside hand, but unfortunately he can't get the angle of his wrist pointing back into the court. So there is a timeout from Slovenia because they are feeling a little bit of pressure. Gianni barking his instructions.
Se io guardo la palla, vado verso la palla. Sono fermo. Fermo. E non le faccio cadere quelle palle lì. Dopo c'era il discorso dell'attacco, ma prima questo. Dai,
Germany have come good, but maybe it's a little bit late for the first set. Might just send a message to Slovenia that although they're many people's favourites, there's going to be a battle out here today. Kovacic just pops his arms out, makes defence look easy. Vincic is called for a hand over, I think. Paynek is saying, no way. Maybe it was against Paynek. Initially thought it was Vincic, just going very quick out there. There's Vincic, just there. I think that's a pretty good call. Paynek, who's a very friendly chap. Just because he's friendly doesn't mean he has to agree with everything. Oh, big line play. Clement, Chebel. play ball, showing how big time he is, banging balls down the line. See if he can back it up from the baseline. Yes, he can. It's not full out, but it's good. It's a quick ball. That's some play from Slovenia. Ernal not only had to step in to pass the first ball with the volley, but then he couldn't get out and make a full approach. Watch this. He just goes, he just backpedals to get some sort of angle back on the cross court. That's some work from Ernal. 2 points away from comfortable first set. The serving pressure is still just not stopping. 3 in the block. Vincic, the setter, brings up set point for Slovenia. Serving, blocking, aggressive spiking. Look at that, 3 synchronized blockers at the net, all pressing at the same time. They all say, good luck getting past us. Long. First set point given away. Chance to side out though. Miss serve, first set, Slovenia. It's been a very good start, and they have started exactly where they left off yesterday, the Slovenian team. They served Greece off the courts, and they just applied pressure in every dimension of the game. Slovenia lead Germany here. The first set, very comfortable, 25-19. We're going to look at some highlights from very cruisy start. There you have it. The stats from the first set. 6-point game, so many more attacks. Blocking is a big part of the game as well for Slovenia. They're so physical. No aces, but actually that doesn't tell the whole story, those statistics. The service pressure from Gasparini halfway through the set just gave the Slovenian side all of the momentum that they needed. We move on to the second set, the subs warming up the crowd. Not happy, the home nation have gone 1-0 down, but the spirit of this Slovenian team is quite unbelievable. They haven't been broken this weekend yet. Is there a twist in the tail of this one? Are Germany going to start applying pressure, passing better? I think it's fairly harsh to say Germany did much wrong. It's just a bombardment from every direction from the Slovenian side. Germany, Frome is starting. The second set, Hirsch is in, although he was struggling with his hand in the first set. Philip Collin will be in the middle. The other middle is Broshog, who's just gone out, so Marcus Bohm starts on the bench. Westerholt is out. David Sossenheimer is in the reserve libero. So there are a few changes here. Ruben Schott starts again. You can see Vincic, Pajenk, Gasparini starts. The libero is the same. Kovacic. Story is the same. Slovenia lead. Tino and out starts again. So the same side as Slovenia. Doesn't want to change his tasty recipe. Coach Andre Gianni. Gasparini again, just so consistent with this jump serve. And then he makes a defensive play as well for his own out that made the defensive play. Battling and out the system was Gasparini from position 1. Does a little bit of DIY serving bombs, taking Germany on through the backcourt as well. They looked second best throughout that rally, Slovenia, but somehow with Gasparini in your armoury, you do have that weapon of mass destruction. More thunderbolts from Gasparini. It's unbelievable stuff. It just helps everything that Slovenia do. There is a net touch against Slovenia, so Germany can take a breath, sit down. But the service pressure from Gasparini is just aiding everything that Slovenia do. All over the net. More missed serves. That's 2 already from Germany here. They're trying to up the service pressure to put the opposition under pressure, but it's not working yet. German points all shared out. Shot thrown. Herschel taking 3 points in that first set. Chable now the top scorers. Slovenia, which is strange when Gasparini was just unleashing everything. Aces again from Slovenia. And the liberos are having a horrible time, really. Huge. Nice reply. Slightly better pass, but it's the set from Camper. Just pops the ball up, gives it a little bit of air, gives it a little bit of a peak for Herschel. Third one through. Receptions, world class from Slovenia. That is another difference to why Slovenia is so impressive here. Miscommunication, Pajenk is in the game. Pajenk is making more points. Attacks on the diagonal, swings on the diagonal, shouts in the face of Gasparini before giving him a little bit of a push. They are such a close-knit team. Gianni has really got them together and got them firing. Here's his volleyball return. Out system again. Frustration and on 2 from Ernau. We've seen that before. Killing the ball in the earliest possible chance of the rally. Dump the ball on the setter, and they just flip it straight to 4. The ball control is that good from this team. 6-2. No coach ever likes to call a timeout for the first technical. Good indication.
Je moet aanvangen, ja, ein Punkt und damit ja. Kommt nach oben, nächste Mal, kommt nach oben, nächste Mal. Das ist das Einzige, wir spielen noch nicht.
Having a bit of a straw.
Weil scheiße, wir spielen weiter, wieder neu aufbauen.
Can Germany resist Slovenia? Is there anything they can do to stop the charge? Hayek still at the service line. We've got so many jump servers, more passing issues, more two-play. Vincic this time, who hit the ball on two, but then makes block frustrations on the bench of the German side. But this is the Slovenian team playing with flair, playing with physicality, but more so playing just with so much confidence. Shot drafted into the team for this game instead of Westphal. Again, this is the advantage of having a setter. Dejan Vincic's height, 2 meters tall, best part of 6'6", 6'7", just dumps the ball on two. And at the technical timeout, Slovenia are like a runaway train here in Frankfurt. Speaking with the assistant coach this morning. Spoke a lot about how the passing of Germany was going to be instrumental to the performance. Also their serving, but they have been outpassed and outserved so far by Slovenia. Passing in the right area to choose. Frustration for Hirscher. He knows he has to be in his defensive position, staying still, low, beaten on two. But the passing is so good that Vincic can just choose. He can spread the ball around, he can utilise his hitting options, or he can that's better. Hirscher gets back to business. Also a replacement to serving. It's more float serving. They are out of system, so there's no middle attack here. But now, it's the thing with this Slovenian team, even when they're out of system, they have enough physicality on the flanks to just bully and bulldoze their way through the opposition. That's now really going to town. Holds back in Oliveira, and he's passing and he's covering as well. Chance for Hirscher on the right, chips off the block. Much to the delight of the local crowd. And was strong again. We're talking about those fast feet to get your body round towards position 4. Camper does that well, and that's fantastic setting from Vincic. He's a big figure, but he finds Concilia so well on the reverse, and it's not even the highest pass, so it doesn't give him much time to play with here. He just has to flip it straight back and trust that Concilia is on time. Go at that one, Gianni. He has won 3 World Championships in a row and 3 Olympic medals. Considered one of the best and most versatile players ever. That man in the picture. Could play on the outside, play in the middle, sometimes even played opposites as well. He's making a name for himself as a coach. Much respected by Slovenian players. Gasparini, crash helmets on Germany. Struggling for height and width on his set to the outside. And now definitely not struggling. The problem for Germany here is not only did they lose the point, but also they have to receive another Gasparini jump serve, and that's why there's been a timeout called by Vital Heinen, because he knows he has to stop the rhythm of Gasparini. If there's one thing he has to do, is he has to stop Gasparini flying these bullets.
Das ist ganz im Block, der letzte Block ist kein Block. Das ist, ich bin hier, aber ich gehe nicht blocken. Ja, so, das ist selbst überzeugt, mach das, ist kein Problem.
Change. Germany. Shot out and Moritz Reichardt in. Gasparini. Ready, here we go again. Gasparini. It's another absolute stinger. No, he can't. Pressure off of the German passing unit for a little while longer. What have they got in return? Philip Collin. Goofy tossed. Jump serve, it's a flat pass there. Struggling, one of the sloppiest plays of the day from Slovenia. A rare moment of poor ball control. Definitely control the ball very well. That's better passing. Kovacic really setting the tone there. Moving his feet well, tracking it. Good angle of the arms to push the ball in. Chabel does the rest. Two in the block and they get a continuation here. Germany, second chance. Ayen. A little bit late. His finishing position. 13-9. Hirsch with the serve. It's a very unorthodox serve, two-handed toss. Looked like he was going to jump float it, but then he went after it, trying to get his wrist over the top of the ball and get it spinning. Wow, that's huge. See, this time, on time, high, the big finish, very nice. It's a pipe attack. But a foot fault called against Germany. The change at 16-9. Teams come off a technical timeout. It's a nice play from Germany, but that really sums up their day, doesn't it?
den geilen Bäcker mit einem Teil seines Programms Juggling.
German fans entered the stadium today full of optimism. Although it's not their time, they're not at the same strength as they were. Fifth at 2012, a bronze in the World Championships of 2014. Alicia comes in, there's a double substitution. Camper goes out, so it looks like it's just a opposite of a setting change. You can see now Germany have a backcourt setter in Zimmerman. Just a change to make sure they still have three front court spikers. Gianni looking very relaxed as per usual. And the libero from Germany in struggle town as per usual as well. It has been tough. Westphal is in as well. It's tough. The Fido expects Westphal in here. Lying. Again, no. Target. Second chance going back to position 4. Zimmerman just pops the ball to his wing spiker, and they do just manage to utilise the space. Germany are gutsy. Slovenia showing their supremacy here today. Nice setting from Vincic. Again, first two steps are so fast to get his body around to the antenna, and then he just flips it back the other way. Just here. Gets his body right the way around it. Gasparini. High dynamic with a Vincic. Now with his awkward float serve. Still no middle action. They've struggled to get their middles in, haven't they, Germany? The pass has not been good enough. Does find the middle, but the body of the middle spiker, you can see facing in the stands. Won't be too worried though, that man, will he? That's better. They give it straight back to Concilla. Far better timing, far better angle. He gets 3 in a row. Did he have a point to prove, maybe? It's huge. First time goes to position 5. Second time snaps back to 1. Good variation. But also good work from the setter, Vincic, to keep feeding his man in the middle. This is good. Top point scorer in their last qualifying game. Didn't get much court time yesterday. Simon Hirsch. Out. Jan Klobuchar is in especially serving substitutes there. Late serving is just as tough sometimes as well. Spin serves, flat, feisty, always moving. He would have been disappointed to lose his starting spot today. Chabal didn't lose his starting spot, but he was dug. It's good. Scrappy again. No touch on the block, I don't think. The point goes Germany's way. Not ever quite in the hitting window yet, all the way across the net before going out from Chabal. Much better angle, that one. Oh, what a way to make up for it. Now take. Just gets his run up early, sees the sets and then unleashes. Seeing it is one thing, reacting to it and making the dig is another. We'll do it for Slovenia. Keep tracking that ball in the pass though, otherwise they could find themselves in some small problems. Vincic stack somehow finds the middle. I don't quite know how, but Planet can't kill the ball. That man can though. Rijkaard, who plays his volleyball in Frankfurt for the United Volleys of Rhein-Main. Who actually came third in the Bundesliga in their first year playing in the top level. They're a rookie side. Frankfurt and volleyball's popularity is growing quickly here. Another target. Chabal does the rest. So hard. Uncompromising and unsentimental that. Clemens Chabal. Very tight, should be Slovenian point. They go on two again. They love this play. This time it doesn't work for them. Was it? Might have just squeezed in. Reactions told me that that ball missed the line. Obviously did go in, Vincic. It's a big skyscraper of a man. Passing is good again. Through the middle, Pinek is strong and Vesterholm has struggled with the pass, but I can't remember him making too many digs either. Pinek, jump serve has been on point as well. A little bit softer this one, but it's set point, so it's taken a bit of gas off of it. Slovenia go 2-0 up, and this is a demanding display from the favourites to win this World League Group 3. Commiserations for Germany already. The body language has dropped. They are struggling here. Slovenia are the team well in charge. Not the finest German performance, that one. 25-19, 25-18. One-way traffic for this gold medal. Gonna have a look at some statistics. 2-0. More attacks. They've just been more clinical, haven't they? And more blocks as well. No blocks from Germany in the second set. It's been very tough, but Gasparini, Vincic and Onute really do set the standard for Slovenia. Chable as well is an athlete to be reckoned with, and they're just too strong at the moment in every area. They're stable, they're aggressive, and they're very difficult to play against. Can Germany pluck something from nowhere? The first two sets have shown how one-sided this final has been, as we see some highlights from a very unsympathetic Slovenian side. Almost ready for the third. Any changes for Germany? They've made a few already. Lithuanian is running out. That's a struggle. You see the head coach of the Chinese Taipei having a little stare. Don't quite know what's at. They will be happy. And so the head coach of Chinese Taipei will be happy with their season. Now taken Sia, Kovacic, Chable. There is a change here for Slovenia. Oh, no, sorry, my mistake. I thought that number 10, Velika, was coming in, but he's not, just showing his support for the team instead. Vincic setting. No change. Slovenia, and why not? They're been outstanding. Philip Kalina starting in the middle. Best foul is in for Germany. Herscher's starting opposite. Hamper obviously setting. Kim Broshov is making way for the libero. Westerholt. Trying to get behind their nation. Gasparini serving nails again. But Germany get off of Gasparini's serve, and that's so important because really with Gasparini serving, you could find yourself 3 or 4 behind at an early stage. Heineck knows. Hirsch got hit. Good serve. They're out of system. They're no middle attack, but they can go the opposite. It's blocked and out, though. Gasparini does get his revenge. Westphal frustrated. It's high. Straight back down, but unfortunately for him, it just comes off the outside of the forearm. Chable. Young Chable, 24 years old. Oh, more blocking, almost deja vu there, but this time Germany do come away with the point. can Germany dig deeper than they have done before in this final and put Slovenia under pressure? Mine block once again is echoing out around the Fraport. Westphal needs to keep the pressure on Slovenia here. Easy defense for Westphal. The middle's back in. What a rally. That's an unbelievable pass from Kovacic. Nice, one-handed, I think off the knuckle of the libero. Gasparini scores again. Let's see how much it means to this team. As we've said, a team that are really growing into international volleyball. Really did surprise a few people, achieving a semi-final in the European Championships last year, losing to France. Uh-oh. Serving and passing. One team serving. It's causing so many issues in the opposing team's pass. Way to reply though, Christian Freud. DIY from the big man, passing and then running on through. It's a deliberate tactic of that from Slovenia to serve the front court receiver because they fear that they can catch him out of rhythm. It's going to disrupt his attacking prowess. Again gets set. He's going to get a lot of the ball, I feel, here. Last chance saloon for Germany, but Slovenia is still 2 points up. No matter what Germany throw at Slovenia here, they just come back twice as hard. Tina. That's it. Scorcher, but it's long. Oh, here we go. Hirsch decides to challenge the referee here, maybe asking for a touch. There is no touch, no deflection on the path of the ball. Timeout Germany, and again, Germany have to call a timeout before the first technical, and that's a real issue for this German side, really. That's 2 sets in a row that Verheyen has had to get his team in.
Gute Annahme ist es Tempo zum 4. Ist nicht nach hinten. Mit dieser Auswahl ist nicht nach hinten.
Have a look at the replay. Better from Germany. Christian Fromm makes the most of an overpass. Good timeout. Westphal. Lucas Camper relying on his experience here. Germany try and pull something out of the bag. But Westphal does hold his pass very long. His defensive play. And it's another point. The Germans. Camper again distributing the ball very nicely to Hirsch. They have a good connection, the centre and the opposite. a laugher and a joker, Vittelheinen, but not at the moment. He's also a big volleyball man, and he will not be too happy. Tino Anoa. Oh, more just bolshy, bullying, bombarding serves. It's a fierce look on the face, isn't it? Slovenia mean business in world volleyball nowadays. Uh-oh, advertising boardings go crashing down, and there's 3 sad-looking German faces watching the ball hit the floor. A bit of a happier side of the net for Slovenia. I think the main impressive thing watching this game is Slovenia haven't got one that really stands out. They have 3 or 4, and that is scary for anyone that they come up against, because they just are tending to make each other better all of the time. Vincic, Gasparini, Ronaldo, Plynek. They're oozing class all over the court, Slovenia. And every other country in this competition is trying to keep up with them, but they're struggling immensely. Hirsch, Doug, so is this one going to go on 2? Yes, it is. What a play. What a play. But the foot of Ronaldo is over the line. That would have been the point of the weekend. Vincic just flipping the ball from nowhere into the path of his pipe attacker. Germany fighting back with a few serves of their own, sets well inside, and that's class from Chable. He knows he's not going to hit that ball hard. He knows he's caught well inside, so he just uses his head and just wipes off the block. There is Gael Grosser, still coming down to watch, and he has retired from international volleyball at the minute. And Germany are missing him. Grosser has been the go-to man for this German team for quite a while, scoring copious amounts of points for them. But now they have to find another dimension. Serving aces will definitely help that. Grosser still talking away. We can't be too happy with this result. Good work from Kamper. Hirsch has to set it. Goes to Westphal on the outside, but should be a Slovenian point hit. No, 2 in the block. Germany are building here. Can they? It would be some comeback, wouldn't it? See Germany come back on home turf from 2-0 down against the favourites. You can join the conversation. Hashtag FIVB World League. All in the cover, Germany. They're starting to fight. They're starting to graft. Show some heart. And there's a net touch. Things are starting to go their way. It's taken a while, but they're grinding. Broshog, the big customer, isn't he, Tim Broshog? Finds a way, doesn't he, Heinen? And after the libero yet again, it's tough to find the middle, but Vincic definitely can find the middle from anywhere. Great passing as well. Much has to go credit to Kovacic. Serve was potentially lacking a little bit of heat or direction. Gasparini, crash helmets on, everyone. He's firing up again from the baseline. Oh, long this time. And this will be the difference for Germany, is if they can upset the rhythm. Not only do they need to play very, very well, they've got to hope that the likes of Inaute, Gasparini, Pajak also miss a few serves. They need a few things to go their way, really. Ace, Hirsch does a bit back. It's about time that Germany started pushing back at Slovenia, especially from the baseline, and that is doing some damage. Libero Kovic, as well as he passed the previous float serve, all at sea there. The direction, the pace, and the power. Too good from the German.
Non esiste, quindi this is perfect set down, 100%. And after the difference, why? Tecnica. Stop,
12-10, and you can see how Germany have got their way back in, and that's why there's had to be a timeout from Gianni. 5 from 6 points have gone to the Germans. Can't you hear it here in Frankfurt? Everybody has woken up. Inaute now feeling the pressure. This is the first time that we've seen Slovenia under the kosh. Another point for Germany. Heinen is starting to get excited. They're peppering the Slovenians here, using all of their attacks. And as well, Gasparini and Inaute both on the back court. So actually, the two biggest weapons from this Slovenia team are on the back. So they're going to have to look to try and use the middle here. Pajak is a front court setter. So they've only got really two front court options. Gasparini goes through on the 10 attack and scores. Finally. Needed that, Slovenia. Let's see the psychological pressure. Cable. There you go, the head coach just chewing on his pen. Not sure anything tastes good when the pressure is on you to this extent. Better Pajak. It's really been impressive this weekend in the middle. Hasn't done a lot wrong for his side. Pajak now another jump server serving with some brutality. It's a nice set from, well, in Germany have got the point with the touch off the block. Slovenia are having a look around. Maybe they did get the point in the end. No, Libero comes in, so it must have been Germany. Touch off the little finger of Cancilla. 3-point game, and you have to say that Germany have to hang in there here. It's not how you start, it's definitely how you finish. Germany have started well in this third set, but can they hold on? Because that man, Tino Inaute, is on the front court, as is Gasparini. So this is very much a strong rotation for Slovenia. They've got their big weapons both on the front. Vincic is serving, so that means that Gasparini is at position 4, so he then goes to 2. Then he gets a block. Gasparini is back on the front court with Tino and Alta, and the whole direction of the game has changed. Frome loves drawing that ball, doesn't he? His arm takes the ball from right to left, and all that's waiting for him is that man, Gasparini. Heat is on here. Vincic with that testing float serve. Spet Vesterhol gets away with it. Camper frustrated, he knows that the pass was poor. They go into the technical timeout, 2 points in charge, but the handover from Concilia is pretty detrimental to the Slovenian attempt. 2-point game, there's a long way to go here though. German flags are starting the wave with a little bit more enthusiasm. And they hold out and take this to a 4th set. Malte passes way off the net, but he gets a chance. That's a phenomenal set from Vincic. Still T has hit her up. There is a touch off the block that time. They are saying no way, Slovenia. I was sure there was a touch off the block, but everybody else is sure that there's not. From my view, it looked like there was a blatant touch off the block here. But there you go, nowhere near. Maybe. Tough to tell from that angle. Oh, there's a block as well from Germany, but it's just wide, and now there's going to be arguments again over decisions. Frome looking disgusted. Slovenia are back to 2. This game is gaining pace. Heinen marching up and down the sideline, barking his instructions. Oh, so close. Game of inches, millimeters even. And there is the odd turning point here. As soon as the pressure is on Slovenia, it will be tougher to serve with the same conviction as what we've seen all weekend. The trumpets are going now. Heinen is well fired up. Che Ball is back on the front court, and don't we all know about it? Fast feet, steps away to get his approach, lets that ball just start to come across him and then snaps it back to the centre of the court. 1-on-1 on the outside, that's the name of the game. Let your middlemen do the hard work. Pass is good. The middleman should take the opposing team's middle blocker, and you should have 1-on-1 on the outside if you can. 2 missed serves in a row from Slovenia. Uncharacteristic stuff. Drastic stuff when the serving sub misses a serve. It's a sign that potentially this set is not yours to win. 3 points as we go to the business end of the set. Another chance for Germany. This would be huge to open up a 4-point lead. Roshog. Great cover, jump setting from Anau, showing off, but it's Germany that kill the point. 20-16. Naute tries to fool the Germans here and try and get the middle blocker to jump with him. They're watching closely, they know he's going to set the ball, and they get a 3-man block on the outside, all finishing and penetrating over the net. Timeout to Slovenia. Gianni now is very active, and we haven't seen him this animated this weekend yet.
Contrattacchi, la palla morbida, morbida che possa andare a prendere la palla alta, che sviluppa l'altezza, se no non pure sempre, tocca il pallonetto, perché ti dà tanto, sì.
Germany, after a slow start, showing how robust and relentless they are. They're hanging on in there. Could have been out. Christian Frome just flings his arms at the ball. See him just sweeping on the backcourt, defending the back line. Swings his arms at the ball, never getting anything behind it. That's really interesting from Vitor Heinen to call a timeout after a point is saying to the opposition, hang on here, we're not under pressure, you are, can you go and sit back down again? Well, that was only 1 point from timeout to timeout, but it's a point that belongs to Chabal. Gasparini. A lot of pressure on the shoulders of the Slovenian opposite. He has got a cannon of a jump serve, and it's long, and that's Anete and Gasparini, who have missed not one, but I think 2 serves each in this game. When in previous sets, their serving really set the tone for the whole team. Merscher serves long as well. No need to panic yet for Germany. Malte is up on the front court now as well. He hasn't had a lot to do as of late in that middle position. Better serving from Slovenia. Now Germany are in trouble. There's 3 in the block. Makes it easy to defend. No one will really be covering the tip when there's 3 in the block. 3 in the block again. Vincic, the setter, gets the point, and there's big celebrations. Andrea Gianni, the coach, erupted from the touchline then, because the difference between 22-18 and 21-19 is huge. Really keeps Slovenia in this one, especially with the servers they have in their team. Chabal will go again. Passing unit. Westphal. Westphal was a target, but he's missed. No more timeouts for either side. Westphal is out. Hamper is up to the setter for the opposite from Lesher. Zimmerman is in, so it's just a change, double change to keep 3 blockers on the front court. They're chasing a block here, so they take out Hamper, who's potentially their weakest blocker as a setter, and they replace him with an out-and-out blocker. Angry Zimmerman, brought on to do a job. You see so many times a serving sub making an error. No impact from the substitution. So players change straight back. Westphal back in. Ayak is a strong server. 1 or 2 big cannons here, and game changer. There's 1, but they fail to convert. That's big, big, big drama here. Slovenia had their opportunity. The serve was good from Payek, but the free ball wasn't dealt with. Christian Frome goes hard and hammers off the block down the line. This one has got to be Germany's set, surely. Ace, a rare passing error from Tina and Alte. 24-20. The Germans are on their feet, and why not? Because when the chips were down, they started to stand up and push back at their Slovenian opponents. This serve keeps the game alive though, but surely it should still be a German set. Gianni looks to the skies. Side out for the set, the tip, does it. There's a net touch against Slovenia anyway. Germany take us to a fourth here in Frankfurt. Excellent stuff. This one is really starting to get meaty. Oh, the pancake looked actually pretty good from Slovenian setter Vincic. Net touch anyway, so regardless, it was always going to be a German point. Well, after Slovenia crushed the first two, 25-19, 25-18, the third was a different story. Germany are right back in this gold medal match. They finished 9th in the qualifying campaign. They qualified here as the host nation, but with the strongest volleyballing culture of this Final Four, you can never write the Germans off. Set 3 statistics. Lots of errors from Slovenia. That's got to be the main talking point there. A lot of service errors, and then that, there's a relationship between that and the spiking errors as well. Join the conversation at FIVB Volleyball. Can Germany do it? We are going to a fourth. The error count has to drop from Slovenia. And the one thing that we haven't seen from the Slovenian side yet, until that previous set, was really they had to play with the pressure on them for a change instead of putting the pressure on the opposition. We're going to see some highlights from that third set. Change ends. Another interesting thing to see would be what the Slovenians have on the bench. Fans in here, much happier German fans now. Slovenia start with Pajnek again, Vincic, Chabal, and Alte. It's the same 6 again from Slovenia. No changes from what I can see. Germany, Hirscher back in. Hamper, the setter. Pajnek, sorry. They have something to prove now, the Slovenians. Broshok makes his way out. Goes from the save. Hamper runs in from 6, has a little look again to set. It's quick, it's wide, but it's straight into the block. Vesterholt does well to get back, but he's slow getting back to position 6, the Berry. Second time maybe the instruction of the coach is to try and get the ball in the middle a little bit more. They've sent out a clear message here of their plans, Slovenia. Both points early on going through the middleman, Alan Paying. Gasparini is heating up again from the back line. More big serves, and that must be a double touch, surely. Yes, it is. Gasparini is almost like a heartbeat of this team when he's serving well. 2 in a row, third straight serve. Crash helmets are wrong from Germany, but no need. Almost takes the net down with the ball. So he's had some success as well from that line. Good passing, Kovacic. Panic in again. They really are overfeeding the middle. I think it's to send that message to Germany to say, hey, we're going to use the middle. Your middle blocker has to commit to our spiker. And then potentially it leaves one-on-one on the outside. But actually this time, too big, too physical on that 10 attack. Hirscher taking matters into his own hands and serving well, but also scoring points in the rallies as well. Social pressure again from Hirscher is good. Kovacic gets the ball in, but struggling to side out here, Slovenia, and Germany are taking full advantage. They just keep reloading. Everyone here thought that they were dead and buried here, Germany. Westphal this time coming in and crushing away on the cross-court spike. A little bit of embarrassment. The score almost took one in the teeth. Better passing, should be a Slovenian point, surely. Middle has been used, one-on-one on the outside. Chabel has been a naughty boy here. Has to apologise. Just shows, doesn't it? Pressure all the time. Knows what a glorious opportunity that was. Throwing his toys out the pram. And that's taking a little bit of a beasting from all angles at the moment. Qualified for this World League through that runners-up position. The European Championship last year, Slovenia. Nothing but gold will be enough for them here. We've seen that before. Overpassing from the German service-receive unit. The frontline attack, like predators, they're all waiting to be fed. Serves this time. Chabel, or maybe it's been overturned. Yes, it has. Interesting. Everybody thought this one was long. Tough angle to see it from here. Oh, it is just in. Thought that was long myself. That's a game changer there. If they can pick up one or two more now, Slovenia would have put their foot back down, and they have. It's another ace, and it just shows that margin. The previous point has completely swung the game. Everyone thought that was out, the referee included, but the line judge gave it in. Next time up, Westphal shanks the pass into the stadium. It's the third set in a row, actually, that Heinen has called a timeout before the technical timeout.
Dort muss een voet erop. Cebul en Paiga moet je even afslaan. Dus dat is waar de bomben aan de voorheid denk ik is best. Alles over spelen.
It's 4 in a row for Slovenia as a team. Make their way to court. Once again, it's a reflection of the service pressure from Cebul and Gasparini and Naute, and when it's hot, it really is too hot to handle for any of these teams. Good timeout from Vitor Heinen. Frustration for Gianni. Living and breathing on every point, Gianni, isn't he? He almost wants to get on court himself and try and influence the game. More blocking from Germany. That's a fantastic set, but there's no one on the front court, so Gasparini just has to volley the ball over. He can't jump in front of that back line. Germany are pushing back here. Christian Frome is high and he's hard and just manipulating the ball to suit himself. Oh, that's just dropped in, I think. Back corner. Naute's back on the front court, so 8-6, that's a big point. Just for confidence, Slovenia, after losing the third set and really dropping off to sleep, will want to make sure they stay in front here. Look how angry Gianni is. We haven't seen this all weekend. Such a world-class player, as we said earlier. 3 world championships, 3 Olympic medals, 474 caps for Italy. He started his professional career at 16 years old, playing A2 in Italy before going to A1 at 17. He really has done it all in this game. Nothing he hasn't done. A little bit of romance in the stand. Job and marches off very quickly. Body language down. Slovenia know that they have a fight on their hands, and it's a huge, huge thing for Slovenia. The pressure is on them. They've come here to win it. Germany only 9th in the qualifying. More mine block. This time from Frome, just jumps back in. Take the middle, and look how much it means to him. Naute now, they must be feeling the pressure out there, Slovenia. This is a completely different Slovenian side. Germany are battling much harder, but the consistency of Slovenia has been compromised completely. What a touch that is! Unbelievable from Westphal, and that sends the ceiling off of the Fraport Arena. Dirk Westphal has just played the defense of the evening. Number 7, defending deep in the middle, sees it and manages to block it off with his platform before it gets past him. And then this one. Vincic is tooled in the block. And if there's anything that sends a clear message of momentum out there, that's it from Germany. And out. Gets a little bit of payback. Thing is here is the crowd are against Slovenia and they have to create their own intensity. They're going to have to keep putting wood in the fire, so to speak. Moving in defense, not ready for that one, Chable. Nothing against Broshov though, because that is a beastly blow from the number 15. Vigorous stuff. Camper, the playmaker. What can he do to try and send this to a tie-breaking set? Nice from Chable. Middle's up. Middle takes the block. Broshov nowhere near that. Hirsch does his best to try and get involved, but he can't. Naute really needs to find some gold here. But Germany, who are passing far better than they did early on. Still more blocking, but what cover that is from Vestervold. Back to the opposite player, Gasparini. Does manage to nip the point in the bud. But that is a good example to any young player. Vesterholt managing just stay still in the cover, let the ball hit the block, and then go and chase it. Slovenia are back in control here, and much credit to their service push yet again. Two in the block. And Hirscher is destructive. An unorthodox pass there, Westphal. Number 7, almost not really off the arms, it's more off the body directing that ball in. Doesn't matter. Not against the rules. This is getting more and more physical. Oh, long. Broshov is a little bit of a big fridge freezer. Hit him, it does stay hit. Almost a wince from Hayden. Poor set, too low, too inside from Camper. Chance to go 2 up here for Slovenia. Do not want to give them that much room, and you can see just at the bottom of your screen, Gianni firing up the furnace as well. Italians are passionate. They're competitive. He's installing all of this into this Slovenian side. Broshov with the serve. Can the Germans keep disrupting the passing unit of Slovenia? Good tuck this one. That's not a good pass from Kovacic, but that is some swing from Gasparini. Block is on the line. Gasparini choose one on the angle. Nice setting as well from Vincic. Kovacic just getting a little bit hurried with his platform, just jolting his arms out. Gasparini, the weapon of mass destruction from the baseline. Cover from Chabe, almost parking in there purposely to take the tip. Could be a game changer that from Anal. Not only is Gasparini heating up from the baseline, Anal is on the pipe as well. So the two biggest weapons from Slovenia are at the back line. You can see there's a timeout called from Germany because they're feeling the pressure, and they know that Gasparini is the man to stop from the baseline. The two biggest weapons, Gasparini himself and Naute, are both on the backcourt now. So that is good for Germany. It doesn't mean much if they can't side out. They need to find floor here, or they need to try and upset the rhythm, which is why they've called the timeout of Gasparini. You see a replay of the last ball, the rocket from Gasparini, meaning that the tip. Chabal just sits on in there nicely for the tip, taking the heart of the court, and Anaute goes flying through the pipe. 4 from 5. Gasparini has the timeout. Disrupted his thought process. No. Vesterholt does find a good enough pass, though, to tee up an attack, but if this goes Slovenia's way, which it hasn't, luckily for Germany, I wouldn't have been able to see much of a way back. Haynet gets roofed. Doesn't normally happen to the Fenerbahce man. Puts the ball in a great position. That's a great set from Vinčić. Always going to have one-on-one, one spiker against one blocker, because the set has just travelled 6 or 7 meters. No way the middleman's getting on that. Outstanding stuff. Gasparini makes it look easy. Technical timeout. Germany have battled. But can they hang in there? Can they keep tugging at the Slovenian jerseys? Who knows?
Spostiamo la linea, no? Non aiuta primo tempo, si concentra sul suo uomo e laterale, ok?
Exquisite stuff that from Slovenia. The pass is very, very straight, but it allows the set of Vinčić. It's at a good height, so Vinčić can take a choice, can choose where he wants to go, and he decides to go the longest option to split the block. Nice work. Hayden looks like someone's just punched him in the arm. Biggest time of this men's gold medal match. The winner will go to Group 2. The loser will stay in Group 3. Chabal tries to hit the leather off of that one. Quick play to the outside. Vesterholt does well to keep the ball alive. Very, very tight, so they're going to be scrambling here, Germany. This has to be a Slovenian point, I'm sure, but the set is also poor. So second chance for Germany. Not taken because Kovacic reads the play. They have to set up here. Surely Germany have to take it now, and it's long. But is there a touch? Yes, there is. Lifeline Germany. Jumping and hugging in the middle of the court. Given the lifeline here, scrappy play from Slovenia. Not that time, but good defense. Very, very still. Allows him to stay balanced and keep his eyes level. The more your head's moving, the more that you lose balance. 1 point game, and Frankfurt woken up again. Nute the target. Gasparini is the set. Vesterholt with more defense. World-class stuff from the libero. He has really grown into this game, but he's not going to get anywhere near that one. Still, and he just gradually puts his weight onto his left side as he sees the ball going in that direction and creates an angle, but that time, at full stretch, not quite quick enough. Another top server. Long, that's 2 missed serves in a row from Panik. He's lost his confidence from the baseline. Last one went in the net, this one goes too long. We just saw Gianni look at Haynen. Bit of a rivalry here. 2 fantastic coaches. Up in the middle, but Germany have an answer to it. The setter game. Germany are touching everything here. Can they get back even? Free ball. And Inaute goes through the block. But they are hustling. They are working hard for each other. They're efficient in defense, the Germans. Westphal in the third set, and now the fourth is finding Diggs. Which was a little bit too much, and that's an ace. And this is where really Slovenia come into their own. They make Germany work so hard and keep chugging and chugging and chugging. But then the next point, they serve them off the court. Perfect placement between Frome and Westphal. Westphal makes way, shot comes back in. Gregor Robret, the backup setter, is also showing not only Vucic. Again, they have who can play that position. Completely in system here, Germany. So here the middleman has to set. Shot, the substitution makes the dig. Oh, throwing underneath a bus here for Germany. But Frome. Somehow, as you see here, underneath a double-decker Slovenian bus, just throws the ball, disposes the ball off the block. Difference though. It must be frustrating. They win a big point, and where Slovenia serve aces, Germany can only make service errors. So another error, and now Slovenia edging closer, a pat on the head. Hirsch is kicking himself here. But it's a good pass, but again, the pressure from the serve tells the story. Hirsch fires the wrong side of the sideline. Anut's really got his confidence back from the service line, but they do find the middle. A rare time, Camper links up with Broshok. Broshok does the damage. Substitution, Westphal comes in, shot goes off. It's just, he was in there to pass really, shot. Westphal is in there to score on the front row. Timeout called, Slovenia.
Andiamo a lavorare la palla! Lavoriamo la palla! Oh, andiamo,
It's been some game, this one, hasn't it? We didn't think it was going to be all Slovenia, but that swing there, shaping it back to the line. Chabel chewing on his fist. At this point, Germany need their big players to stand up and be counted. They need aces, they need blocks, they need to play defense, and they need to hustle out to the end of this game. It is a good serve. It's exactly what Germany needed. They've got two on the outside. Chabel can only tip. Gets a second chance now, though, and he goes, looks like he goes long, but the line judge is in a far better position to me, and he says it's in. Heinen. Where Inaute caught all at sea on that one. Rupert does well. The more the setter is off the net, the higher they obviously have to play the game. That one was a far quicker set, second now. Sees the gap down the line and takes it. Ace, and surely that's enough. You can see Gianni again, crouching, fist-clenching celebrations. He can feel it coming. He can feel the gold medal coming for Slovenia. Two now, all smiles for the coach. confidence from Gasparini. There we go, match point. It's a big block celebrated by his coach. He's right in the mix there. Gianni with Chabel. That's a big time to make a block, and look at the form in the air. He's high. His whole body's turning back into the court. Agonizing stuff for Germany. Slovenia are surely going to be crowned the gold medalists and be promoted to World League Group 2. The question now is, how many goes is it going to take them? They're going to need another go, that's for sure. The first time in the World League after winning after a silver at the European Championships last year against France. They surprised everybody with that silver medal, but nobody's surprised here today to see Slovenia winning gold. Frustration for the libero Spath-Westfeld. Side out will do it. The pass is a little bit off the net. It goes to Gasparini. And there's a net touch. That's 2 chances taken. Cristiani telling his team to calm down. Body language pushing to the floor, saying, take a breath. Still, there's no pressure. Third time lucky, surely. There you go. Slovenia win World League Group 3. Gasparini, the star man and top point scorer, does the damage again. Devastation for Germany and Vital Hayden, but they are rebuilding. They will be back. But this Slovenian rise in volleyball, headed by Andrea Gianni, is just getting better and better. A silver in the European Championships last year. To qualify for the World League Group 3, well, not only did they arrive into the World League Group 3, they destroyed it. Service pressure, a big physical side that oozes class around the whole squad, led by a legend of the game win here, 3-1, 25-19, 25-18, 21-25, 25-20. Slovenia are our FIVB World League Group 3 champions for 2016. They will be moving up very quickly to Group 2. Loving the celebrations. Such a close-knit group of players. So much team spirit, because they know they are setting a standard for their nation that has never been seen before. Their only loss was 3-1 to Greece in Thessaloniki. But Gianni did say this would be a complete different story. Germany, they can be happy again. They've lost Georg Grosser, Caliberda, Tille, and Marcus Sturewald. Gasparini loves kissing the camera. They are rebuilding, but they have got some talent. Likes of Hirscher, the experience of Kamper. They will be back again. 3-1 to Slovenia. More blocks. And many more attacks, more kills from Slovenia. It's fantastic stuff. Thoroughly deserved. A team that plays that aggressive and with this much physicality. The serving went off the boil for one set, but they found it again. Much deserved celebrations. Closing celebratory photos from Gianni. You can see how much it means. 3-time world champion as a player. 3 Olympic medals. And now he is making his name as a coach as well. We're going to leave you with some highlights. and then a courtside interview before we come back for the presentation in just a moment. But it's Slovenia that win the gold here in Frankfurt. Tino, World League Group 3 champions, how does it feel?
Very nice, very nice. We are very happy that we managed to play good today to win this important match. It was our goal in the beginning of the season to win this tournament so we can play in the second quality group next season. And I'm very happy and proud of my teammates, all the staff and everybody who supported us that we managed to reach our goal.
A silver last year in the European Championships and a gold this year in the World League Group 3. Slovenian volleyball is really going the right way, isn't it?
Yeah. Last year we started the journey with our new coach, now not so new anymore, and we managed to reach all of our goals until now, and we are on the right path to bring Slovenian volleyball into the best teams in the world.
Amazing. Congratulations and enjoy your celebrations. backers. Crowd are just being treated. Display between the final whistle and the closing ceremony, which will be coming your way very soon.
Wir bedanken uns für diese spektakuläre LED-Jonglage bei Kai Becker mit Modern Juggling. Vielen, vielen Dank, Kai Becker.
Closing and awarding ceremony of the 2016 FIVB World League Group 3 Finals organized by the German Volleyball Federation. Die Siegerehrung
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Frankfurt.
FIVB World League Group 3 Final 4 hier in Frankfurt, organisiert vom
FIVB
Deutschen
World
Volleyballverband.
League Group 3 Final 4.
The awarding ceremony of the national teams, please. Welcome the teams.
Closely fought contest.
Wir begrüßen
Greece took the
die ersten
bronze.
drei Teams
Home
dieses
nation
Final
Germany
Fours.
couldn't become the first home nation
Team
to
Slovenia.
win their group on home soil. But the winners, Slovenia. Glorious plays though from Greece. Betrayus, the middleman,
Team
Turks
Germany
made a big impact. That man there, Didrichka,
und Team Greece.
the opposite spiker, got asked a lot of questions this weekend. Coming back from injury. And there's our runners-up, Germany. Really did feel, didn't we, after the third set, that they could cause an upset. A team who were rebuilding after losing Grail Grosser, their main opposite spiker, after failure to qualify for the Rio Olympics. They're young and they're hungry, and they will be without head coach Peter Heinen from September as he leaves to coach Friedrichshafen.
Von dem
And also his native Belgium.
Eventdirektor dieses Final Fours hier in Frankfurt, Mr. Mustak Mohamed.
The winners,
Und ihm zur Seite
Slovenia.
steht der Präsident des Deutschen Volleyballverbandes, Herrn Thomas Krone. The 2016 FIVB World League
Now
Group
welcome
3 third
Thomas
place winner
Brunner, the
is
president of the German Volleyball
Team
Federation.
Greece.
Mr.
The bronze plate will be presented by
FIVB event
Mr.
director.
Mustak
They will
Mohamed
be
from the
presenting
FIVB, accompanied
trophies.
by Mr. Thomas Krone from the German Volleyball Federation.
Handshakes for Greece. It's only their second year back in the World League after a 10-year absence. They're looking to get back to their glory days of the 80s, where they achieved a bronze medal in the European Championships. They've only played one Olympics, this Greek side. Their home tournament in 2004, where they finished 5th.
This is the official photo. Congratulations, Team
Third
Greece.
place, 2016 World League goes to Greece, and
The
captain
2016
Mitar
FIVB
Duduric
World League Group 3 vice champion is
collects the bronze
Team
plate.
Germany.
And in second place, a team rebuilding, a 9th in qualification, but they got better and better throughout to claim a second. They will be back stronger.
Team Deutschland.
I'm sure next year they will be disappointed. But Slovenia today were just too ruthless all over the court. Camper coming back. The setter made a difference. Marcus Bone struggling with an injury. Collects the vice champion 2016 for Germany.
The 2016
A team that came third in the World Championships in 2014.
Kampf im Finale gerade gewonnen.
And this team,
The champion is Slovenia.
Slovenia, they win gold in Frankfurt, and they deserve it. They play with physicality, aggression and consistency. They bully teams from the baseline, and they cause problems at every opportunity. They're a fast improving team in world volleyball, led by a legend of the game, Andrea Gianni. A silver medal in the European Championships last year took everyone by surprise, but this right here surprised nobody. Slovenia are a team to be reckoned with in world volleyball. Tina Analte will collect the trophy. Slovenia take the gold in Frankfurt.
Please listen to me.
Gasparini, Vincic, Kovacic, just to name a few, all played a starring role.
Slovenia. Bitte stehen Sie auf, erheben Sie sich zu den Ehren der Nationalhymne Sloweniens.
As we stand for the national anthem of the new champions of World League Group 3, Slovenia.
Vielen Dank, liebe Volleyballfans, Team Slovenia. Turn around, and now, once again, this is the champion, Team Slovenia!
Slovenia will be celebrating this evening. They are changing not only the world's opinion of them as a volleyball nation, but they are changing the culture of the sport in their country. Physicality, aggression. They have come to Frankfurt and they have demolished their competition. Not the biggest trophy we will see this year, but to this set of players, it is so important.
Natürlich gerne auch vom Drittplatzierten, vom Vize-Champion und natürlich von den Gewinnern mit der ganzen Staff-Crew dazu. Alle Trainer bitten jetzt nochmal drauf. Das ist der Applaus an Team Slovenia.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a fantastic 2 days of volleyball here from Frankfurt. Slovenia came and they conquered. They leave with promotion and the gold. We leave you with some scenes of celebration, some replays.
Have a nice day.
But from us, from Frankfurt, for now, it's goodbye.
Das beendet nun die offizielle Ehrung und die Zeremonie vom 2016 FIVB World League Gruppe 3 Finale hier in Frankfurt. Vielen, vielen Dank für Ihren Besuch und